guys, it's Arbitrarium. I am here to do a YouTube video on this quest, the Withered Combat Training World Quest, or Withered Armor Training. You can find it here in Miradal. It's by First Arcanist Thalyssra, and the reason I'm doing the video is because I had a couple issues with it, multiple issues with it, and I thought I was the only one. And then I started talking about it in Guild and found out that people have had all different kinds of issues with it. So the first thing you do is just accept it. You can accept it with as much mana as you can. The bigger your mana pool gets, I think it goes up to 2,000, the bigger of the army that you start with and the further that you get. I've done this a few times now, so I actually have a few permanent buffs that you get out of the chest, which I'll show you in a moment, so it'll be a little bit easier for me, but mainly I just want to give you an idea of how this works. So the first thing you do is tell her that you're ready. I paid for a pretty large group of these, so I actually have 15 to start with. I really, there's some pretty great videos out there on where the rest, where you can get a bigger mana pool. Helps if you're in bear form. I have watched the YouTube video, I just haven't had a chance to go do it yet. I've been out of town at a con cosplaying all weekend, so please forgive me. A couple of the really important things I think as a tank are just to make sure that you get to these before your group does. Turn them on so they get the additional attack power. And then just make sure that all of their blow up effects that you silence and stun them before they have a chance to do anything like that to your party. That makes this go significantly faster and with a lot less damage to your group. The good thing about being a tank, and what makes it a little bit easier about being a tank, is that you can tank all of the minions and mobs. You can keep them off of your group, which is really nice. Oh hey, a small treasure chest. So these itty bitty small ones are like the world ones. They don't cost you anything to open. You can get as many of them as you need. You can use the heart thing as much. I actually tend not to use it on these smaller pieces. It doesn't do anything to your people. You do get these free exiles as you go to increase the number of exiles that you have. Increases the number of the amount of damage that you do. It also increases the amount of treasure chests you can pick up. So here we are again. I'm going to stop it before we get there. Turn on the buff. And just basically watch to make sure that they don't blow up your party. And we're actually going to kill it before it goes off, so I don't need to use my stun here. Alright, so there's two doors here. In order to get into the sealed doors, you have to be able to meet the minimum requirements. I don't suggest you do these right off the bat. And this is 2 Withered Berserkers, which you don't get until much later. And the other one is, I forgot, I'll walk up and show you. Oh crap, that one is, I think it's 10. I don't want to open it right now. So the first thing is, I walked right past this little door right here multiple times and got almost nothing out of this because I didn't have anything to open this with. It was actually really frustrating for me because all these other people were getting cool stuff and I'm like, what the heck's going on? I'm not getting anything. And it turned out that I just didn't have what I needed to get going. So if you have your camera angle just right, you actually can't see it. So you walk right by it and think that you have nowhere you can go because you don't have enough people. Here's another Withered Exile. You grab another one. I actually like to clear out all of these in the top before I start going around, just because it's easier, I think, for your party if you can do that. Should be able to kill this one pretty fast before the next thing can go off. There we go. All right. So with that, basically the main thing is just making sure that your Withered don't get hit by any of the AoEs. Meanwhile, like as you go, you're going to have a lot. For some reason, your whole Withered party wants to come here. I don't know why they keep doing that. It's a glitch that keeps happening. Like they keep trying to run down there. Fortunately, as a Guardian Druid, you're a tank and you can pull all of these. You can support these ones, so come on. I think I lost one Withered Exile because they keep trying to run down the stairs. And this has happened to me multiple times. Basically, the best you can do is just try not to let them die. The weird thing is that only happens to me sometimes. Like, most of the time that doesn't happen. My people stay with me and they don't die and life is good. But for whatever reason, here and there, it starts to happen. So anyways, I'd like to just clear out the top before I keep going. Where are you going? Come here. Come here. Alright. They get distracted, I think. I like to run away. You'll notice up here the score. The score is the amount of clearance that you got while you were here. Oh my god, my whole party freaking ran down the stairs. What the hell are you doing? Why? I'm trying to grab them all before any of them die. So sometimes your mobs basically force you to clear downstairs first. I don't think I lost any. Come on. Alright. Whatever you say. Just aggro everything in sight. This is one of the reasons why it's actually really nice to be a tank to do this. Anyways, as I was saying, you have the score up at the top. You're actually aiming for 300 because that's when you get the next upgraded chest at the end. The upgraded chests at the ends are really important because they give you permanent buffs to your daily quest. Okay, now we'll grab this guy. That's the first time I've actually lost members of the Withered before I got to the big boss at the end. Or that pops up randomly. You can use the heart or the buff down here anytime you want. Just make sure that when you go to move to the next spot, you absolutely put it on follow, or else you'll get too far away from your Withered Exile and they'll leave you. And then you'll be sad. Okay, so here's the first bigger chest. These chests cost Withered to take them with you. So I bypass them when I first see them, and then I go back and open the ones that I want right before I leave, because there are certain areas that you absolutely have to have your exiles. So. Alright, you'll see that my buffs have actually made it so I'm killing these pretty fast now. When I first did it, I actually had to save. I actually had to wait for my my Mighty Bash to There's another small one. This one doesn't cost anything to open. Open that one up. Kill these guys in the corner. When you get to the webbed victims, sometimes these are going to be Withered Exiles, so make sure that you clear every one of them. Sometimes it's bonus, see? Like right now. So clear every one of them when you walk by. Get another one of these. If you're a DPS class, I suggest actually using your heart a lot more because you won't be able to necessarily do all the taunting and get them to come to you, so you're just going to kill them really fast before they have a chance to hurt your crew. What is he attacking? Oh, volatile bait. Good job. Let's kill this really fast. Good job. Alright, yeah, so just don't run too fast because you're going to have your guys are going to automatically aggro things that you necessarily weren't ready to aggro. Just take your time. Go slow. Try to get everything to hit you. You'll be fine. And just in case you didn't realize that, up here in the upper right hand corner it tells you what your current number of exiles are. I'm actually going to go up here and check this out because there are more webbed things here. And I want to make sure I have all the clear out as much as I can of the things that will give me additional people. Okay, this door right here requires a key. I mention this because the boss that has the key can pop anytime. He just randomly appears and he's pretty hard to kill, but when you do, he gives you a key. The last time I was pretty far down and had I had used a lot of my stuff to get treasure chests on the way, so I left without using the key. You can't take it with you. So if you use that key, if you get that key, just make sure to go in there before you leave. I thought it was just me being silly, and then I mentioned it in a group the other day, and like 3 other people said that they had done the same thing. So just anytime you get that key, just be sure to recognize that you can in fact take that key, or you can't take that key with you, so use it before you leave. Oh gosh, guys. Just aggro everything in sight. Okay, that message right here, look out, means that this guy has spawned. He does aggro to you, so as a tank you have the advantage, but he also jumps around and there's nothing you can do except to stun him. So just use it as much as possible. You can't make him stop Fortunately, my people have a pretty good amount of health, so hopefully he won't be able to kill them as easily and quickly. But just so that you know. He is going to run around and try and kill your friends. The easiest way to stop him is to use your stun, but I used my stun too early this time, so. He looks like he killed one of them. Not too bad, actually. That's actually a pretty acceptable loss. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Come on, guys, follow me. I'm actually going to stop here and go open that door, since I did not do it before. So there's another sealed door there. And then we'll go back down there and clear. I presume that once you have opened the door, it actually stays open, but I don't know that for 100% sure. If someone does, would you please leave me a comment and let me know so I can add that to the video? There's an elite. I presume the concept is to clear as much of these out as you can before the game. Alright, so anytime you see one of them running around like that, you actually have to catch them. Because if you don't, they'll run away and you'll lose them. I'm going to pull him in here because that's pretty dangerous in there. Ah! Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do this, and I'm just going to do this. Stand back here. Alright, we killed the elite. Looks like I actually kept most of my people. Basically, okay, so all I'm doing here is just swiping like mad, trying to make sure that none of my little friends die. Alright, he's telling you, that little message tells you that one of your wizards running away. So you try to get him before he gets away, which I did. Come here, follow me. So I took their buff off, trying to get them to stop aggroing everything. They will still aggro things, but hopefully be a little bit better. Ah! Come on. So there you go. That's literally like 50% of what you're doing is running around hoping that they don't kill anyone. Alright, so that big one is going to cost us quite a few to take out of here. Have we cleared everything yet? Alright, there we go. So let's grab this guy. Because this is behind a locked door, I'm actually going to break my general rule and I'm going to pay to take it out now. It'll cost you 10 withered. So you'll lose 10 of your people, but you'll have a big chest when you leave. So now I should have 12 withered. I think we'll still be okay. Which way did I come up? I think I came from here. Yeah, alright, let's go down here. Let's replenish the ranks. Oh, come on. No, none of that now. Which one was it? Alright, let's just do this. So I'm standing between him and the door, trying to keep them from killing my people. This is actually new content for me. I've never made it this far into the thing. I usually settle for chests a lot sooner. So, but I'm positioning myself between the elf and the door, trying to keep them from hitting him. They're doing a pretty significant amount of damage, though. Alright. That's pretty cool. Now I have to just try and keep these from killing my minions while I... Oh, hey, come with me. Thanks. Okay, that's a small one. That's going to cost a little bit. It actually gave us the amount of exiles that we needed to take this one with us, but we've lost a few in that attack. Let's see what we can find up here. Yeah. Wow, this gauntlet, like, go through them really fast in this gauntlet. Yeah. I'm actually gonna go ahead and sacrifice these for this too. Okay. We'll have like 6 left, so I don't know how much further we're gonna get, but we'll see. He'll tell us when we're done. Oh gosh. Well, this might be a bad idea. I don't know if I can do this actually. Okay, so she hurt one. I can't really afford to go chasing after it. We're in the middle of this boss, so. So the next time she does cast that, I'll stun her. Here we go. Oh, apparently she got it off anyway. That's annoying. We have 4 left. We'll get there. Let's keep going, see what we can find. One short. Alright, well there we go. So that's how you get through this quest. There's several other doors and lots of other ways, but basically you've got the idea of how to successfully complete this quest. So hopefully that helped you. Please like and subscribe. Please comment if there's something else you know, or if you had some other ideas about how to make it out. I'm always read your comments and try to respond. So thank you so much for watching my video. Please have a nice day. And if you stayed, let's see what we got. Ooh, I got a lot of stuff. Let's see what I got. So I got 1200 artifact power, increasing the damage by 25%. Only one of the members of the Withered Armor can wear the helm, causing it to become a powered berserker. Aha! So now I finally have a berserker. And tons of reputation. Sweet! Alright,